All right, guys, we're here. Part 5 of the 4 domains of combat. This is the final session in this 5-part, knowledge drop, right? And if you all didn't know this, I've been doing this thing here for 50 years, right? 5 decades, man. So, there's a lot of things I've experienced along the way, and I'm just hopeful to transfer those to you. Okay, so let's get into it. The 4 domains of combat starts with situational and self-awareness. If you're just catching this now, just go back. The rest of the series are in our social feeds, whether it's IG or Facebook. Okay, so we said that first one, situational and self-awareness, right? Then we move on to the verbals and the 4 Ds, determine, de-escalate, distract, and diffuse. Then we move on to your physical fight skill sets, right? Headbutts, right? Biting, whatever it might be, pinch, gouge, bite, rip, tear. Then we work into lethal, which we're doing today. So this is super, super heavy. So please listen, and because there's some stuff I just plainly got to be real careful about saying on the social platform of putting it out there. So read between the lines, do what you must. Okay, so first off, this is not advice, right? This is my particular take on it. How about we do that? That's the disclaimer. So what is lethal action? You got a bunch of different tools that you can do this with, right? You got pistol system, you got rifle, you got shotgun, you got an edge weapon. And those who don't know how we made our bones in the space, we invented this marking tool. It's the same thing as simunitions, but for an edge weapon. We invented this in 1998. We created the category for feedback knives. We got our first opportunity with the U.S. Marines back in SOI, School of Infantry in California, and then we went down to MCRD, San Diego, Quantico, and that's how we got into this space. We trained over 30,000 guys under government contract in this space. Okay, so let's talk about this lethal action. All right, so we mentioned you got your rifle, pistol, shotgun, edge weapon, and then weapons of opportunity. Right, so you use a blunt weapon, you can use a pointed weapon, right? So that means rock, that means 2x4, that means anything that is going to render somebody dead, right? You're taking this lethal action. So let's talk about this, because this is super important. Man, you must, and I'm going to use the word must, have your mind right for doing this, because this is a final thing, right? So you need to really have your head screwed on right. And because this is a decision that you and you alone are making. And you need to have done a couple of things downrange before you take this action. You want to be 100% sure this is what you want to do. 100% sure. I mean, you have to have exhausted every other single option before you plan to, this is a clear and safe weapon system, visually, physically inspect, it's a clear and safe gun. You need to be 100% sure that this is the action that you are going to take. Then, once that's there, you got to commit when? Commit until. You finish that sentence up. Commit, and then until, right? Always look for other work. Because often where there's one bad guy or one idiot, there's 2 or more. So don't get tunnel vision and fixated on just one. This should be part of your battle rhythm and your fight plan. This is how you should be training. Because I will tell you straight up 100%, if you are not training for combat effectiveness. There's no fucking way you're just going to show up and do it. When people say, oh yeah, I'll know what to do when the time gets there. No, you won't. You will fall to the level of your last recent training, if you're lucky. Let's continue to move on. What is your after action plan? What is your after action plan? What are you going to say to the police when they roll up? How are you going to behave? Do not be standing there with your weapon in hand, right? You better listen to exactly what they say. You need to have this all figured out. We have a big body of knowledge on how to behave when law enforcement rolls up. You got to listen to these guys, man. All right. And the consequences, man. No, you are definitely going to jail for a while until things get figured out. Right? So, if you're going to carry one of these, or if you're going to carry an edge weapon, and you plan on protecting yourself, might be a good idea to get one of the protection plans that's going to cover down for you so you know who to call immediately when that thing goes down. There it is. The lethal action, right? That's the four of the domains of combat, right? We talked about the tools, talked about the must-haves. Be sure, commit until, always look for other work, after action plan, and consequences. So what did we say when we started this thing off? We want to help people get trained up. And there are a number of good instructors out there. One of the things that we do that's very, very unique, we have a full closed loop system. That means from the rifle to the pistol to an edge weapons to the combatives to a ground game and up and through are all connected. Yes, all connected. Very rare. Check out our history. You know, if you're at a command, get on the red phone and we can make a connection point and I could connect you with other commands now, SF commands, and they will validate and verify the work we've done. And as well, you can go to our website and there are many different validation resources that you can corroborate all this. Okay, so what do we got for you? We have until, this is New Year's Eve today, I'm in here in the office shooting this, we have until the 6th of January. Check it out. 20% off all of the courses that we have in the year. We do right now 27 courses in a year. More are coming online. By the end of the first quarter, we'll have over 35 courses. Mat day and range days. Pretty awesome when we train at a PMI, private military installation with everything that you would need. Lodging, chow hall, pro shop, long range, short range, covered range, mat room, shoot house. Dude is badass. All right? 20% off. And we have a membership program. So you're in this membership program, it's subscription based, and we are taking 25% off the $1,000 initiation fee. So now you'll be at $750. All right. All of our instructors have done a number of different professional, occupational jobs in this space. So check us out. This is available until midnight on the 6th. So if you have questions, put them in the feed or direct contact us. You need more references, check us out. We have over 170 5-star reviews. Check it out. Validate it, verify it. Let me see my last set of notes. This is going to be evergreen because it's going to be out there in the world. So after the 6th of January 2023, look in the text wherever it will be because we'll update that and then there will be an opportunity there. It's not going to be this good, but there will be an opportunity there for you to train. I hope that we have served you in this part series here, in this 5-part series. There's a lot of information. Go back, check it out, share it with other people. This is a lifetime of work right here that I've created. The 4 domains of combat is something that we've coined and come up with, right? Many use it, of course, because this is, you gotta have your head on a swivel. You gotta be situationally aware. And you're gonna want, if you can de-escalate it, of course you want to de-escalate it. Don't be that freaking gun-toting fool or the guy who's first to fight before he can de-escalate a situation. That is not a tough guy. That's an idiot, right? Physical skill sets, lethal skill sets. We hope we have served you. We look forward to getting the train with you. Have a great, safe new year, and we will talk at you soon. Ciao. Get it on, baby. Rah!